What is up, ya tub? Guys, it's a good freaking day. You know why? Just because our carbs went up barely. We were at, let's see, 60 grams of carbs yesterday, and now we are gonna be diving into, it's Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. 100 carbs. So we're at 100 carbs, 40 grams of fat stays the same, and 170 grams of protein. And we are still drinking 2 gallons of water. Your boy is peeing every 30 minutes. It is freaking wild right now. I am on cup number, I believe this is 3. And guess what? We don't have to work out today. I mean, we did Stairmaster for 30 minutes. So we went down from 45 minutes yesterday to 30 minutes. And then we only did incline walk up 30 minutes as well. So I am thrilled just because we went through the hard part of prep, I guess you could say. And now we get to have a little bit more carbs, even though it's just 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 40. Guys, I'm sorry I had to count. I only got my high school diploma, right? And on top, here's a funny story. I remember I was on a date with some girl who was into, like, she finances. She was a finance degree person, whatever. And I counted with my fingers when I was paying a tip for the lunch we had. And she looked at me and she was just like, "Are you really counting with your fingers?" And I'm just like, no. That is so rude. I'm glad I didn't marry her. And shout out to the wife. While I was doing my cardio, she made me some thick paste. So we're gonna have a thick and a half of protein paste. Let's drop all those crumbs because it all counts. And my first meal today, welcome to a full day of eating pretty much. It's gonna be 2 rice cakes. You guessed it, 2 rice cakes. And I'm gonna have some peanut butter on here. So let's zero out the peanut butter right here. Let's get that bad boy. Let's spread her up. Oh, yeah. Take that back. Let's see. How much am I doing? LOL, how much am I doing? 10 grams of peanut butter. So I might have a lot of rice cakes today. Well, it's not a lot, it's just more than usual. So we're gonna spread one of these with 10 grams just because I wanna have best of both worlds. And, oh, did you do the peanut butter one? Oh, you did the peanut butter one. Yeah. We're gonna have peanut butter flavor, guys. So when you put peanut butter with rice cakes on top, it actually tastes like, at least in my opinion, it tastes like Reese's peanut butter cup, but with the aftertaste of like a Snickers. I love my Snickers. Snickers is probably my favorite like candy bar between like the Reese's, Snickers, Musketeers. Snickers all the way. I just like the texture. I like the thickness. I like the how it feels. Ill. Wow. I'm saying a lot of stuff. Sorry, mother. Yeah, so let's spread the paste on here. I told Paige to make her very thick. And she was like, all right, say less. There you go. But yeah, guys, I am doing an unbelievably amount of peeing lately. I feel like I always have to squeeze the lemon. Hashtag Get Smart. If you've seen that movie, Get Smart's a funny movie. It's with Steve Carell, Anne Hathaway, and The Rock. It's a spy movie, so if you haven't seen that, go watch it. If you're into that type of like dry humor, like awkward humor, like SpongeBob, and just like random jokes planted in different areas, that's your movie. That's your movie. Rice cakes. Here, let me pose for you guys. Gotta squat. Ew, that is a bad pose. There you go. Photo shoot. As you can see, I have a lot of energy too. It's just because I took pre-workout this morning, and the pre-workout I did, not surprised, gorilla mode, sour gummy worm. I want this to be finished so bad just because I love the flavor. I love sour gummy worm. It just reminds me of the goofy gummy worms. Oh my gosh, I need to use the restroom. But anyways, they have a gummy bear flavor. we're gonna obtain that as soon as this is done. Even though we're getting a lemon lime flavor here in the next week or two, we're still gonna get more because, hey, if you have a variety of different flavors for, like pre-workout, why not? Anyways, let me show you a close-up of the, look at that. Da, da 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 da, da 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 da. SpongeBob. If you know what episode, you're cultured. So let's do a taste test of this bad boy. It's A28. Yeah, specifically with the peanut butter on the rice cake, and then like the paste on it. It's like it takes you to Reese's and Snickers. I'm like posing while I'm eating, just in case one of these thumbnails work out. Look at that shoulder though. Anyways, I'll see you at the next meal. The next meal is, I'm not gonna have it till like 11, and I'm actually gonna get a haircut too, so I'll show you the cut. This is how my hair is looking like. I wanted to cut the sides because I want to go for like a Scott Summers Cyclops look, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go look out the window and eat this and embrace life and be grateful. We're gonna have a good day, man. We're gonna have a good day. Let's go. Oh, before I forget, so the reason why I brought up Get Smart was because, you know how he says like, I need to go squeeze the lemon. He goes pees. And while he's peeing, he's like holding his pee so he can hear a conversation between spies or the bad guys, chaos. And that's how I feel every time I go use the restroom. Like last night, in the middle of the night, I swear, it takes me like 15 seconds to pee, right? But this time, I swear I was there for like a minute and a half. And once it's a minute and a half, I'm like awake. I'm just like, bro, I've been sitting here for so long. What the freak? That's what happens when you drink 2 gallons of water. And I had to do it one more time today. And then I think we cut out water tomorrow, or we just like sip it. Anyways, stay tuned. All right, guys, this is meal number 2. We got chicken with ketchup and mustard. I made an omelet that is insanely burnt on this side, but whatever, it's good, it tastes amazing. So 4 eggs, and then I got 2 rice cakes, and then we got some 115 grams of broccoli. So your boy is extremely excited. He can't wait because this meal is looking awesome. And having 2 rice cakes just makes me super happy. It's better than having just 2 rice cakes the whole day. So this is meal number 2, guys. Let us get it. Oh man. Let's see how this tastes. Miss ketchup. Haven't had ketchup in a few days. There's 40 grams of ketchup on here. I accidentally juiced out 40 grams of ketchup, so I'm gonna have to take ketchup out of, oh wait, still works. Still hitting my macros perfectly. Awesome. And you know what would taste awesome, guys? Look at this. So I'm gonna put the egg right here, and then the mustard with the chicken. Let's see how that looks. It's like something I would eat out of a carnival. And let's add some broccoli, even though it's freaking weird. Okay, hear me out. The caramel, it's like a caramel popcorn. The chicken with the mustard, it's like a hot dog. The eggs is like, the consistency is like what people will put relish or cottage cheese on a hot dog, whatever. And the broccoli, surprisingly enough, tastes like the breaded corn, whatever, of a corn dog. I'm probably just in denial, but This is what prep has led us to. We are just like tricking ourselves. Yeah, our food is freaking bomb.
Brainwashing.
Brainwashing. I feel so good, guys. Yeah, just using memories and I guess the ways of the carnival to help me out. I must be a freaking clown or something, or a performer at heart. Now, we eat in silence, look outside, reflect on life, and wait for the next meal. I don't know what I'm going to be doing this time. I think we're going to watch Black Mirror. If you guys ever watched that show, never watched it. For some reason, like I'm very sensitive at nights, so I don't want to watch any serious movies at nights. So, especially because serious movies will make me want to get excited and want to pee all the time. So we got to keep it low. But I want to pee as much as possible early in the day so I don't have to wake up 4 times in the middle of the night peeing for 2 minutes straight. So that's how it is. Sorry for using the P word so many times. For those of you on prep, probably are hearing me say this and you're just like, oh my gosh, like now I need to go. Sorry. Anyways, look at the haircut. Next time you see me, we'll have a haircut. We'll look like Scott Summers from Cyclops. That's the goal. Let's hope my barber knows what he's doing. I mean, I believe he does what he's doing. I sent him a picture and everything. I was like, this is how I want it to look. So, wish me luck. All right, guys, we're back. We just came back from a haircut, and your boy is like dying right now because, you know, he actually is really feeling it right now. The drive was like 22 minutes there and then 22 minutes back. And so it was definitely a struggle having to, let me drive and have the patience to get to my meal. My haircut took a little longer than planned just because I gave my barber the wrong instructions. He thought my sides, I didn't want a fade, but we always want to get a fade for sure, especially for show day. And I'm literally just slapping on whatever right now. Anyways, hopefully you can see me. It's super blurry at first, but there's a haircut. I have no product in it, so we're definitely going to stylize it a little bit more next time. But here's the meal. We had chicken and broccoli, and I just put ketchup and mustard. I don't care. Anyways, bon appetit. Let's get into this. It was a struggle driving because it's super hot. It's like over 100 degrees here in Arizona. And my water got hot in the car too. So just like I felt like I was drinking like coffee or hot tea. Not the best. Yeah, I'm having a later meal for sure. It's like 4 p.m. right now. I usually have my third meal at 3. Haircut started at 2:30, finished at 3:30. It was supposed to be quicker, but yeah, I just told my barber the wrong instructions. Shout out to B. Check out his Instagram, B the Barber, B-E-E, the Barber. I believe that's what it is. Food tastes so good right now, man. I'm not gonna let you guys watch me eat anymore. I don't have many thoughts right now. If anything, I'm not feeling anything at all. And having to use the restroom every 15 to 30 minutes, it has been the most annoying thing about prep. So there's that. I haven't been feeling tired or fatigued for the most part. I mean, yeah, I feel weighed down when I walk, but if anything, I feel weighed down from all the water I'm carrying. Like I'm just like, ugh, so much water with the water. SpongeBob quote. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just squeezing the lemon all the time. Yeah, struggle.
Yeah, if anything, we do feel a little bit more snappier today. Like we're just like kind of on edge and just like annoyed with some things. So I'm really curious how my mood's gonna change for tomorrow, just because we're gonna have a lot of carbs. Monday, Tuesday, I had 60 grams of carbs every day, and then get out here, Fly. And then, have you guys seen the movie The Fly? It's a crazy movie. It's a thriller. You should check it out. It's kind of disgusting. The prosthetics are top tier though. If you watch The Thing, you'll like The Fly. If you're into prosthetics like Prometheus, Alien, like all the crazy stuff, like I would recommend watching. Anyways, I got distracted talking about that. Kudos to the wife. Right when I walked in, I was just like, I need to eat something real quick. And then she just put together my broccoli and my chicken. Thanks, Beba. Yeah. She has to deal with me on this prep, so she is MVP for sure. And I said you had to deal with me on prep, so you're an MVP for sure. True. She said true. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this meal, and after this, I have to do 2 posing calls, and we move on to. We're actually gonna wrap up staying here with dog sitting, and we're gonna be back home around 6:15, 6:30. So my next meal is gonna be a little later in the day, which is totally fine. I want to split them off as much as possible, and I'm very curious to see how the physique will be looking at towards the end of the night, because I believe my coach wants me to send in check-ins tonight. I've been sending check-ins every morning, and tonight specifically he wants me to just do a flow of posing and send it to him. Who knows, maybe my carbs will be higher for the next day depending how I look, but I feel like I am sharper, and I don't know, I'm trying not to get in my head about it. I have no huge expectations going into the show. I just want to just walk the walk, really, and knowing that I did everything perfectly by following my macros perfectly every day and hitting my workouts perfectly and hitting my Stairmaster, my cardio, all the above, is what satisfies me and really builds my mind at zen and feeling like fulfilled. And that's how it should be. I didn't want to do this for clout or just like for, I guess, like, hey, I'm a bodybuilder. It's just the mindset, the lifestyle. It's very unique. It's different. It helps me spiritually, mentally, physically, and intellectually. And I've really discovered new things about myself, as you guys have seen and watched if you watch these videos. But yeah, let's finish this meal. I'm gonna stop yapping because your boy needs to get on call in like 5 minutes. So see you soon. We made it, guys. We absolutely made it. You know what was the hardest thing about this week for peak week was dog sitting. Mostly just because, I don't know, just not being at your place and going to your it just feels so good being home and being in your bed, knowing that you don't have to worry about dogs the next morning. Because one of the dogs kept on whining and wanted to go out, and your boy's patience just wasn't there at all. Not at all. So I'm tired from that. And yeah, partially I'm tired because of the lack of energy, because of the food I'm not having. But today is a better day because we had how many more? 40 more carbs than usual. We're gonna put this Ray's marinade teriyaki, no sugar added, 2 tablespoons on the rest of the chicken I'm having, and the broccoli. I personally think marinade tastes better when it's cold on warm food, so I'm ready to go to town on this, man. I've been waiting for this specific meal all day. Your boy just loves Japanese food. Like, if I were to eat something every day, it would be a bento box. The most basic teriyaki chicken with lettuce, with some sort of sushi. Give me some tempura. Give me all the good stuff. By the way, shout out to Take Uncommon Action, Teen Tua. We're releasing these hats on July 5th. So if you guys
are the type of individuals that feel like you fear mediocrity and you want to release your inner greatness and remind yourself every day when you look at yourself in the mirror to take uncommon action, these are it, man. These are it. And then we're gonna have a rice cake with this meal. So this is pretty much the end of the day, guys. Let me show you a close-up of how this is all looking. Look at that. Always a pleasure eating some chicken teriyaki with broccoli. I need to make myself some broccoli beef one of these days. I've been tempted to go online and get just get the recipe of something simple like a Panda Express. That would be so freaking bomb. Anyways, I'm gonna annihilate this, and I'm gonna share with you some thoughts of prep as a whole, and like how I'm feeling and how I truly deeply feel about everything. So let's eat. Alright guys, so that was a bomb meal. To close the video, pretty much want to share some thoughts about prep and what happens at this time before we do our carb load tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have a lot of carbs, so stay tuned for that. There are times in this prep where I felt very alone in the journey, in a sense. I mean, it is true. I mean, like, I'm eating a calorie deficit, I'm having very low carbs, and my wife, she is like eating normal. So I'm alone in the journey, right? But what makes it very special, just like I'm not alone in a sense where like she's always been there and supportive of me doing the show, and also helping me with putting together meals. Like if for example, for today, I was at the gym doing my cardio, and she knows how to track macros and grams, knows how to use the scale. So for her just to mix paste for me is awesome. Or I was on my way back to home, and I really needed to use the restroom, and in the time I used the restroom, she just put together my 115 grams of broccoli, and like I know I could trust her, so that's awesome. But when it comes to like the mental side of things, the things that prep does to you is, yeah, the body will feel hungry, it'll feel starved, it will feel uncomfortable, you'll feel cold, you'll feel extremely hot. You'll wake up in the middle of the night wanting to use the restroom multiple times because of the amount of water that you're having to take and the little carbs you have. There's like so many things to it. And so be aware, there's a lot of people out there that say they're hungry, or they don't feel like going to the gym, or they feel weak and all these things. And for me, like the more I was around those people or hearing those people, like I really had to tune it out, just because the more I focus on those things, like that's not what prep is all about. Like prep is all about the mental fortitude and making you kind of like being at zen, being present with your mind, and just like really facing these hard things and wondering like, what is the meaning of life? What is the purpose of all this? And instead of being hungry, I reframed it, and it was just like, I am grateful for the food I do have, because I'm sure there's people out there who choose not to be hungry. Like I'm choosing to have little food. So it's like I had to have that perspective. Or like I'm tired. There's people out there that are tired because physically they just like they're either overworked or they have some sort of something going on with their body. There's disease. There's like so many things, right? So it's like I'm choosing to live this, and my body is now tired because I'm choosing to do this. And I don't feel like working out. There's a lot of people, like they're so far from the physique or wellness goals that they have that it's hard for them to get out of bed, to get to the gym. Like everybody has backgrounds, whether they be like very skinny or inexperienced, or maybe even overweight, and it's just hard, right? So it's just like me being at the physique I am and saying that I'm not like motivated to go to the gym. Like I could take all those things into account, just like, why am I doing all this, right? And it just all comes back to, I mean, the model right here is take uncommon action. Like I truly know and believe that not only me, but yourself, we're born with inner greatness. We all have divine potential to surpass our limits and be awesome individuals in this life. And so those are my thoughts with prep. Sorry, Paige, were you gonna say something? No. Oh, Paige gave me the side eye. She like gave me a fish eye for a second, but it was probably because.
I was looking at my smoothie over there on the counter.
Oh, she was looking at her smoothie. See, like she could look at her food, but me, it's like I can't because I just ate it. Anyways, but yeah, those are my thoughts with prep. It's hard when you make it hard for sure. And are you laughing because I used the word hard? No. Why are you laughing? One thing with prep, you're ultra sensitive and hear everything. Like the way, like I could hear a fly land and just be like, what's going on over there? Or like Paige breeze, I'm just like, what's going on? Like it just like, I feel like just because your body is at a survival state too, it's just like you're kind of on edge, or you're kind of like, would you agree with that?
Yeah, you're just like anxious.
Anxious, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. That's definitely the annoying thing about prep is just like, I feel like I'm not really an annoyed person. At least I'm not easily annoyed off of prep, but having to deal with all this new side of me is just kind of like, this is so annoying. Well, what the heck? Anyways, that's all I have to share, guys. Like prep, it's fun. It truly is. You guys keep on crushing your goals though. And if you guys ever want to do a bodybuilding show, like honestly, I totally support it. It's really awesome and it's hard and it's all for the better. For yourself physically, spiritually, mentally, and intellectually. Oh my gosh. I'm brain dumping, brain farting. So I'm just gonna end the video now. You guys have a good rest of your night and go destroy your goals. Be uncommon.